Alrighty, guys, welcome back. Today is the 5th episode of the podcast Anime Hot Takes. Today we are talking about Clevatess. And I think Kyle wanted to give you guys some background on the show, and then we will essentially go through, do our ratings, and then we'll get into the hot takes that we all have. So, Kyle, let them know what this show is about.
Yep. So Clevatess is a show that came out in 2025. it's about the king of Moonlight Beast, Clevatess, who is basically entrusted with a human baby named Luna after 13 heroes failed to attack him, and he destroys an entire town in retribution. To raise the child, he resurrects one of the fallen heroes, Alicia, but also must contend with a border conspiracy that threatens to destroy humanity.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, and it has a 4.8, I assume, out of 5 rating on Crunchyroll. So it is a very, very popular
Really?
show that came out this year. Yeah, 4.8 out of 5.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
71,000 people have rated it a 4.8.
Okay, so are we going to rate it out of 10 or are we
that'd
going to rate it out of 5 to follow Crunchyroll's thing?
Maybe we should start rating it out of 5 for Crunchyroll.
Maybe we could. You're asking me this for the first time. I'm not sure. I didn't really think about it because Crunchyroll rates it out of 5. Maybe we should be rating it out of 5 this whole time.
Well, that's why I asked. Is because
Yeah.
normally it's out of 10. So this is really uncharted territory of it being out of 5. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like 10 gives me more granularity to actually like.
I kind of
5?
say let's do 5 because this is our 5th hot take video. It's the first one with 5
you just have to
reviews.
get really point,
But I already get into the points, even though I have 10. I'd be doing like 7.3. All right, I'm going into the 0.25. Okay, I don't care. I'm going to the 100th place. I don't care. All right.
Who wants to go first then?
I can go.
You can go?
Maybe. Yeah, I can go. Okay. This is one of my problems I've been having with like rating it is like sometimes I rate these things, but then it's like weird when you look at it like a larger scale. It's like it's like obviously like this show compared to something like Solo Leveling, like Solo Leveling's like a 10, but then even if you rate it something like a 7, right? It seems like it's. I don't know. The scaling just seems weird, but either way,
we're going out of 5, so
yeah. So
we are going out of 5, but okay. So, okay, out of 5. Okay, that changes everything. I wasn't ready.
Yeah,
I thought I did.
All right, I can go first. Holy crap, dude!
He fumbled the bag.
Night.
Go first.
All
And
right.
start this shit.
I can go first.
There's
So
a lot of thoughts, man. I had a lot.
there is a lot of thoughts with this show. It wasn't quite how I expected it to be at all. I do have some takes. I think if I was going to rate it out of 5, I would give it probably like a 3.7. Yeah, I'd probably give it like a 3.7 out of 5.
Okay.
Which
I feel like that's
I will
not
say
bad.
rating out of 5, just having done that, is like way different. Because literally every point, something like matters. Because I was.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I think what I say at the 3.7. Yeah, I think a 3.7, 3.6. I think that's where I would rate it.
Yeah.
Brent,
So going off that, I think I would actually give it like maybe a 4.2. I kind of fuck with that, or a 4.
So now,
like a 4. Yeah,
so
4.2.
now if you did, but the thing is, so if you converted it to a 4.2, that'd be like a 8.4 in a 10 scale base. So just throwing that out there. See, it's a big.
Okay, yeah, then I guess maybe closer to like a 4 then. Is that an 8?
So yeah, it's an 8.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, there's kind of like a specific reason, um, that I would I could think I could back that up for reasonably.
Oh, I
Okay.
can't wait to
Brent,
hear
what
this
do you
back
got?
up, but and that's why I'm glad to go last because again, I'm gonna say my honest opinion. That's going to obviously piss Kyle off. This show is a solid 2.3 at best. At absolute
Yeah.
I'm
best,
slightly
2.3.
convinced Brent just doesn't like anime,
Yeah,
but
I think too, man.
no, I'm
I
kidding.
truly like
But it's weird. So
No,
okay,
I
so
got good reasons for it, and I will defend
no.
all those reasons
and
for
I
it.
will say, bouncing off that
Uh,
though, if my first initial gut reaction to the show, I would have been right with you. I kind of thought it was going to be
how?
very, very low starting off. Towards the end, it did pick up pretty good, and I would probably watch a second season if I have the time. But um, it was
So
Yeah.
yeah,
it didn't end
and
terrible, but
Yeah. So, and again, too, like I said, 2.3 original, like was what I said.
yeah,
So, if in a scaling of 5, that's just a little under half. So
it's still pretty bad.
almost a mid. It's almost a mid show. I agree that the ending definitely helped that because off the beginning of that show, if they kept it the
bro,
way that they did from the beginning, that show would have been way lower.
what the hell was wrong with the beginning?
So I'll say
What was wrong with the beginning?
the beginning was very, very so okay.
Sick,
No,
sick. He
no, the beginning
fucking
was very anticlimactic, and the whole I don't know them dying and Clevatess saving the kid and all that I didn't really care for any of that. Like I thought all of that was
what?
relatively stupid. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme type beat. Um, it just I don't know.
Yeah.
It seemed very
So
vanilla,
here,
very straightforward show,
yes,
and
yes. So okay, but here's the thing, and that actually goes into a little bit of why I kind of liked it, and because I feel like they were doing something pretty specific with this show. Because I don't know if you guys felt this way. This show felt a lot like a
feeling.
OG traditional like
Yeah.
90s anime. The
No,
What?
animation style was like
that's
Bro,
no,
you
no.
stop. Let me finish my damn sentence. Let me finish. The animation style is like definitely reminiscent of like an older style of like,
name one.
Claymore or even like kind of OG Berserk. It kind of has like this like grimy like actual hand drawn feeling. And yeah, it kind of just felt like to me it was just kind of like a breath of fresh air. It kind of just felt like it kind of like took everything back to like what anime originally, kind of started out. It's not really like tricky, whatever. It's kind of just like to me it was just still like a fun, a little bit of a fun story. I think Clevatess is pretty cool. Um, the
So
beginning,
yes,
I don't know. The beginning
and I
actually
mean, like I said,
captivated me a lot.
that's why I say the ending and kind of as it goes on, I start to like it because I'll say, and I have this written down. I like at this show. I am getting a little sick of the basically the 1,000-year-old person who doesn't understand humanity, who goes on this adventure to like find purpose or what lies at the end of the world. It's like, dude, that story's been done, man. It's been done a lot. Okay.
Yes.
And it's never been done in a way that I really care for. I think it's stupid. Like this ancient being that, I don't know, doesn't understand humans. It's like, okay, woo. But I will say, I think the pacing of the show and the characters of this show were very good. Like I like the hero. I like the Clevatess was all right. Um and there it had some good parts. That's why I think I'd watch a season 2. I think it's somewhat interesting of a concept. Like I said, I think it's nothing unique at all, personally.
No, and
But
I don't think it's like I said for me most of my like I said like draw to it is I thought it was just kind of like I said, a cool. I thought it was interesting just because of like I felt like it was. I don't know. It just felt like nostalgic. I guess it like kind of automatically for me kind of just felt a bit nostalgic to when I watched like say Claymore for the first time or something like that. And it just I don't know. It just felt kind of fun. It didn't necessarily feel like I had to like sit there and like also think about this super complicated storyline plot. I just kind of like no, it's just kind of like I'm just watching an anime. Yeah, the story is kind of whatever, but because it is simple story, I kind of know what's gonna happen, and it still just kind of makes it fun. And
No, I
like
disagree. That's what it's funny because you guys keep bringing up the story and that's my first hot take that I have. It's honestly to me, it's one of the worst starting stories for a first season. It's not anything that's going like it's very hard to gravitate towards watching a second season with the premise of the story that they give you in the first season. It doesn't make me intrigued enough to want a second season, to be completely honest. Like
dude, I'm
at the
telling you,
ending, it
I
picked
swear,
up, but
I
it's
swear
at the
that's
beginning,
just
it's boring as shit.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
like I said,
that's
I
crazy.
do agree.
I
I
just
think that they're I don't know. I do think that I don't agree with this nostalgic like I just think it was a overall it's just a played out story. Like
Yeah.
that's what I think. That's why I mean, like I said, it may have a unique twist maybe in season 2. That's why I'd probably actually watch season 2. It's more interesting than Fearin'. I'll give you that. But it
Dude,
no, that
preach.
stop. You
it's
cannot even say that with a
Clevatess is
straight
better than
no,
Fearin'.
no.
Hot take right there.
Ooh.
I'll leave the fucking call, dude. I am not doing another fear. That is the most outrageous thing
Clevatess is
anyone has
better than
I
ever
will.
said,
Fearin'.
bro.
Is it wrong?
I'll
It's
say I'm
literally the same
probably.
Stop.
premise.
I'll say that I'm more excited for a second season of Clevatess than probably Fearin'.
Oh,
I have to agree with
definitely.
that.
Definitely. Clevatess is Fearin' done right because it's an ancient being who doesn't understand humans, who is basically, going on an adventure to either understand them or destroy them. And there it is.
Yeah, at least
Ne-
there's an
next
option
question.
either understand them or destroy. Fearin's just I want to understand,
And
and
he's
that's
like
it.
raising a kid, like that's got like a cool concept, like
Kyle
know.
did leave the call. Oh my god.
Don't be mad.
Nah, bro. I'm not. I literally told my chat. I said I'm not listening to that. I'm not.
The
I
most
will
base
not. I will
take of
not
the
be a part of
21st
it.
century.
No,
Okay, let's see what
you will
Crunchyroll has
not.
to
You
say
will
about
not.
it.
You will not rage bait me about this.
So Clevatess is a 4.8. Let's see what Fearin' is on Crunchyroll.
It's gonna be a 5, dude, or a 4.9. Don't waste the look.
Clevatess is better. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's a 4.9 on Crunchyroll.
It's a 4.9, but
Yeah, again, it was nominated for Anime of the Year.
And
know how
also
many
it
people
also
were
has
railing on
200.
that.
It also has 278,000
Dental
reviews.
patients,
but
yes.
Clevatess, I don't know. Clevatess is it was pretty. Like I said, it was pretty good. I just think the story's played out. I mean, that's my biggest gripe about the show. And I also felt like I was watching.
I just think, like I said, to me, I don't know if it's just because I watch so many anime or what it is, but to me, it was like a breath of fresh air. I don't know.
Well,
I
also, dude,
kind of
is anybody
just was able
else
to kind of watch
is
it.
anybody else
and
sick about freaking? I am sick of the adventure style, man. I don't like the adventure style. I feel like that's a lot of what we've
No,
been watching.
I think
I think that's purely because that's what
a you
Kyle
thing.
likes. Kyle likes the adventure style. I do
Dude,
not
he does.
I
like
like
the adventure
no,
style.
I like
Yeah,
most
but
styles
you
of anime.
but
I
you
don't really
like
have
adventure style the most, hands down. That's what you watch the most of.
I don't know about it. No, not really. I mean,
Okay,
Yes.
show of
Well,
voice chat.
what do you-
Which one of us is completely caught up on Shield Heroes?
what's your point? I mean, adventure
Which
style.
one was defending? I mean, Again, not that's
Bro,
a bad show.
the
But which
the
one of
last
us was watching Solo Leveling the most?
Well,
I don't think Solo
that's
Leveling
not
is
really
adventure.
the adventure style that I'm talking. Like
Okay.
I'm talking about like the knight, the guild, the heroes party
Dude,
that goes off
yes,
and fights a
no, but
battle.
no, so okay.
I do not like that style of anime.
Here's your thing. Here's my thing. No, it's like no. It's not that I necessarily go on my way to watch a bunch of those, but a lot of anime is that, and I watch a lot of anime. But I watch everything, dude. I mean, I like.
I'm not saying that you
Fucking
don't watch
Jujutsu
everything.
Kaisen
I'm
gotcha
just
shit,
saying
like-
we've been watching a lot of hero stuff, and I'm always gonna rate it lower than most everything that I watch because I do not care for it. But if you
I
are you
mean,
guys watching by Discord? This is what I felt
I
like I was
guess, but-
watching the whole time I was watching
Hang
Clevatess.
on.
This is Clevatess wrapped up in a
World's
nutshell.
deadliest.
You guys ready for this?
Hang on, should I switch my screen
Yeah.
over to this for the recording?
Uh,
Or
either way, it doesn't matter.
I'll just keep it like this. That way it's not Jamal having to worry about sizing me. So go ahead.
Okay, Kyle, you watching?
Yep. That was it.
Meerkats.
This is the one.
But if any predators deserve to be called a mob, it's the meerkats of South Africa.
What do you mean? Why?
And that's
You don't.
What about this relates
You
to
don't
the
see
show
the
at all?
resemblance?
Of who?
Oh,
of the hide-ins. That's
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, of these,
No.
Yeah,
Dang
the
it, what-
hide-ins. I've been hiding. Yeah.
yeah. Why do you think they're calling hide-ins? Because they're meerkats. Oh, dude, where's the photos? There's no good
there's one of the
photos.
princess- There's one of the princess there.
Yeah, but
No, not Luna. Or like
Where?
the queen or whatever. The queen.
Oh, you talk the royal family? Like
He's just
the
making that
whole-
whole race
yeah.
of people.
Oh,
yeah,
I can
their
kind of see it
noses.
with the nose and shit. Yeah, I can see it.
yeah. They're meerkats. That's the whole point. They're called hide-ins. These.
Stop it, bro.
This is the entirety
just
of
what they are called,
Clevatess
a
right here.
mob.
Yeah, they're called a mob. They're mobbing, dude. Look at them.
Bro,
Look at 'em.
I will never be able to watch the second season, bro.
That's outrageous.
What's that animated cartoon movie about like their meerkats? You know what I'm talking about?
Fucking the
Other
Lion
than
King?
Lion
I don't
King?
know.
Nah. Yeah. I mean, obvious. Yeah. But yes, they're
They do kind of look
Uh,
like T-Mone's drawn, though. That's crazy.
they do. They are Timon. That's his original race, I think. Is
Oh,
Yeah, he's a meerkat.
No, dude.
no.
Well,
Jeez, Kyle. Thanks.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
that,
Anytime.
Yeah.
that just
that's
killed it. Okay, moving on.
I could not stop seeing it the whole time I'm watching this show. Like, bro, they got the meerkats out here. That's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Bro, I want to drill down into this. You guys seriously did not think that first episode, like the first 10 minutes of the episode, was sick?
No, that was terrible. I think that was my
What
least
one? The
favorite
first
part.
episode?
Where everyone dies, yes. I
Bro,
think that was my least
that
favorite
was-
part of
yeah,
the
that
entire
was-
show.
That was so anticlimactic. It was unreal.
Yes, they build her
It
up
was
to
so
be the
much
hero
build
of
up, yeah.
legend just to get
They
dookied
really
on.
don't. They really don't.
they
build
really-
her up
they
so
actually
much.
really do.
Bro,
No, they
I
do not. I
felt like
literally
Yes, they
built her
do.
up a lot.
They did not build her. They did not build her up. They just
Yes,
showed.
they do.
one
Her
thing
dad
about
tells her
back-
the story, and then she becomes a hero. And you
How
think
is
she's
that-
gonna pop off? She's like learning his move set, like a Elden Ring boss. Cuts his horn and then just gets murked. No fight whatsoever. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I mean,
yeah, that
yeah,
was
but
stupid.
that's just the
That-
show. That's the show. The gap, the skill gap. You know.
Yeah, I know.
Skill
It's
issue.
just
It's a
stupid.
really stupid. Yeah, it's very stupid.
Nah, that's outrageous, bro. That's
And then you have
outrageous.
Clevatess
I think that might
destroy
be
the
one of
place just to
Yeah.
have a bleeding heart for a crying baby. Which if that baby does not shut the hell up, oh my gosh!
It's a
Dude,
baby, man.
Good night.
It's a
Yeah, I know,
fucking
but
baby.
there's you want to know the thing people hate about babies the most is crying, and I had to endure a crying baby for like at least 3 episodes,
Well, you know,
and it was terrible.
don't have kids. You know, don't sound like you're ready to have kids.
It well, no, I'm fine if it's my own. If it's somebody else or I'm watching a show, it's like, bro, shut that thing up, man. But you know, it is what it is. But no, yeah, I did not like the opening episode. I think that was pretty bad. I think when Clevatess went and destroyed them all, I think that was pretty bad. It didn't get good until honestly, it didn't get good until the bandits. The bandits had started getting good.
Yeah,
And
like episode
then
2. Episode
no.
2. Yeah, they get captured by the bandits in episode 1.
I mean, it's like
That
towards the
wasn't
middle.
good.
Once she dives in and she gets the sword and stuff, that's when it starts becoming, I would say, pretty decent. Also, it's not quite episode 2 because the first episode is a freaking hour long, which I didn't realize. I mean,
First
I did
episode,
realize
Yeah.
is it an hour long?
it's like 50 minutes.
Lord, okay, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, which that was unnecessary. No
Well,
one, like, there's no reason for the first episode to be 50 fucking minutes.
I mean, I think it would have been fine if I knew it, but I swear to goodness, I was watching. I'm like, gosh damn, I feel like I've been watching for a long time. And I was only halfway through, and I was like, ugh, japers.
It
But
didn't take me that long to rewatch
it
it
took
today.
you
did it,
50
Joey?
minutes. No, I mean, it
Apparently.
didn't take me that long to rewatch it, or to watch it, but it still was. I'd say you said it was like 3 episodes. It's more like 4, or because that first episode was 2, but either way, I mean, like I said, the show was not terrible. Okay. And like I said, it did start off pretty bad, in my opinion. I did not like it. And then it got better as the show went on. I still don't like, I guess I'm just freaking confused. Is she gonna be the hero or is she not? Are they going to, like, I don't know. Like, the whole premise of the show was to beat the. Huh?
What do you mean? Is she going to be the hero or is she not?
What do you mean? What do I mean? The whole premise is set up to where some person basically pulls, the whole sword and the stone thing. Someone's going to become the hero of legend and kill the 4 dark beasts. Well,
she ain't killing Clevatess because she's being controlled by him. But
I know. So now it's like I don't even know where the story
and
goes.
she already
an
was a
ancient
hero.
book.
She could use the.
I know.
It seems like it's not that difficult of an achievement to wield one of those weapons, though.
It
Like,
really
it
doesn't.
started to seem like it was being handed out like candy, dude.
I mean, to get the actual, like, genuine article things, I think it was relatively hard. But yes, the lowly soldier had a slightly weaker version of the what do they call those things?
Regalia, I think.
Regalia, yeah. And I mean, I don't know. It like I said, I just don't really get the story. The story, yay, they return the baby. Okay, he's gonna be the magic teacher. Woo,
Mm-hmm.
like big whoop.
Yeah, I mean,
Like I don't know.
I mean, yeah, Clevatess is basically just he's going out there for the lulz to humor the one girl that tried to pass him off and just see if humanity is worth keeping. So that's
What do you mean the one girl who
But
passed him off?
spoilers, it's not. Fucking throw it through the shredder, restart again because people suck.
Well, also, what are they saying about like the true humans? I mean, I know we're goated, and we would rain down hellfire upon these shadow beasts, but like,
Yeah, dude.
oh yeah, you think there'd be a place on Earth that they'd be like, oh yeah, there's some beasts over there, and it's stopping our expedition or conquest? No, the nukes are getting pulled out. Like they're not. There's be no shadow left for them to use. Okay.
There won't be any land for us left to use if you pull the fucking nukes out.
Yeah, well, you gotta let it, radiation go off a little bit.
Also, nukes don't just completely evaporize the entire, like, they destroy a lot of shit, but, like, Japan's still there. Like,
damn, didn't have to name drop. No.
that's the only spot anybody's ever used them.
Fair. Fair. But yeah, I mean, there would be land left. There just wouldn't be any creatures left, if you know what I'm saying. Clevatess would be no more. But
I don't know. I think Clevatess might be able to stop a nuke. I'm gonna
are
keep it
you
being.
kidding me? No,
Yeah,
he
I think
would
so.
not. Are you serious?
He probably could stop a nuke, or at least a
What
couple
makes you
missiles.
say he could stop and like what makes you
Say, what
believe
evidence
this?
is there?
I mean, what evidence? I don't know if I have like I don't know. I got a double peer reviewed study
I'm
lined
just
up,
saying,
but like,
what
what makes
power
you think he
scaling?
couldn't?
What do you mean? He's an overgrown wolf. He's not fucking.
He's not just no. He's not just an overgrown wolf, bro. That man,
He's a
for one, he
lunar
has
wolf.
shadow powers. What? Yeah,
Yes, shadow power, Kyle.
that's one of his
There would be
powers.
no shadows. Okay, I'm telling you, he would be incinerated. He'd be
The
cooked.
only shadow he's going to have is the cup, like the little bit that's right underneath his feet as the nuke comes down.
Yes, but
I don't know, man.
either
I think he
way,
could. I don't know if he could. I don't know if he could like just like take no damage. I said. I think he said. I think he said. I said he could survive it. I think he
I
could
don't
survive
see.
it.
I don't see
Does
any
he
evidence
survive
to
against saying
support this
poison?
claim. And and we got multiples. Like,
We have oh,
we're not.
that's
We probably
fair.
just wouldn't drop one. But I'm just saying. I don't know what it is with the real human thing, but
Sound effect with that, Blake, was not necessary. That's crazy, dude.
they'd be
Yeah,
cooked.
the whole the true humans. Yeah, I'm not really sure either.
And then the Forge was a book. I don't understand. The
Dude,
Forge
that
was
was
a book.
so fucking stupid.
It was that was. I mean, it's not that stupid. It's a book, man. You know, so what's wrong with it? It's a book. It's got the
Not
knowledge of
building
how to
great
forge.
weapons using a book like that, just a
You
book
need the
alone.
knowledge.
I mean, and also, I mean, I just like I said, I just don't get it. So the whole thing was the special forge that made these weapons to defeat the shadow beast. Well, now no forge,
Dark
so no
Beast,
more
yeah.
weapons. But you don't even have to kill the shadow beast, right? Because Clevatess. But then there is other shadow beasts that may be bad. Like I'm confused.
There definitely are other shadow beasts that are bad because the
I know,
one that the
but like, okay, so now what? Is Clevatess gonna help the humans kill the other shadow beasts? Because that doesn't make any sense. Because that's the whole reason he doesn't like humans. Like,
Yeah. And obviously that forge wasn't that well if they never successfully killed a single shadow beast king.
well, I think that was kind
Dude,
of the whole
the
point
beat-
of the show was that the book was convincing them that the only, they needed to beat shadow beasts and they could do it using the special forge. But
yeah, I was gonna
I
say
don't,
the
I don't
king
know.
was basically being controlled by the will of that book. So I
Yes,
mean,
which is
it's
part of Rub My Bottom's resurrection or something.
rub my bottoms. Who?
On my bottom.
What's the guy who it's like Tate or it's like Andrew Tate or somebody? Somebody's trying to be revived.
No. What are you talking about? Who's trying? I don't remember any of that. Who's
What?
trying to be revived?
Yeah,
No, there's just another dark beast that was controlling most of that fight. Controlling what's his name? Is it named Droll? Dagrel? No, those are both from different anime. Just with a D.
I know what you're talking about. No, that
yeah, I
one
know what you're
guy.
talking about. Blah blah blah. Yeah, but who does the book belong to? The book belonged to somebody. They're
Yeah.
trying to like. It seemed like they were trying to like revive him. The Book of Toha, Toah, Toha, or books of Toha. Yeah, we know there's several. Okay. Yeah. See, it's a. I mean, I don't know how much of this is spoiler or what, but yes, there is an ancient being called Toha and he has like a series of books, and that's the first one. They say that in the
I
But-
kind of
but
vaguely
no-
remember that.
But I mean, sure, but nobody talks about reviving him.
They kind of do. There's
No, they
he
just
he
say
could
that
be
it's his
summoned
book.
him. No, yeah, he could be summoned. Because the one guy says it, the other dark thingy. He says like something
To revive Toha?
not
I for some reason I don't remember that. Yeah, they wanted the book, but they all wanted the book was just to know how to forge the
Regalia.
the regalia. That was the
No,
only
that's
reason
not
why.
actually why they wanted the book. That's not why that guy wanted the book. He wanted to
Why
stop the forge.
did-
Yeah,
He wanted to stop the forge from making people think that they could be heroes.
yeah,
Oh,
100%.
yeah, that's true.
And then
Uh,
but then the other guy, once he loses or whatever, then the other guy says, like I won't forget this, blah 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 blah. And then I don't know, then he says something else. He kind of says he basically
Drabel.
makes mention
Drabel.
that
Coral.
let's see where, yeah, right here. It would be like right here.
Clevatess.
Oh, Clevatess. What? Oh, English.
You'll come to rue the events that transpired here today. Clevatess.
Was it
That
Drell
I
wanted
promise
to
you.
find the thing to discover the truth about the hero's myth
awakening
and
of
reunite
Toa
the humanoid, reunite the true
Wait, wait,
humanoid.
wait, wait, wait,
He
wait,
also
wait.
want-
He said this. He literally just said it. Hold up. Let me see.
I promise you.
He also wanted to illuminate
The
what is
awakening
anyone
of
who
Toa.
is it.
Yeah, he says the awakening of Toa is near. Thank you.
But is that just the true humanoids? The waking of Toa.
No, Toa. I mean, according to Google, Toa is something that is summoned by an
Books
ancient
of the Toa.
civilization.
The books of Toa are ancient magical tomes that were scattered to fall
I don't know. All like I said, all that guy
said.
said was that basically the resurrection of Toa is near or whatever. So
I just don't know what he
Yeah.
means by that.
I
I'm
think they'll
telling you
explain
what he
in the
means by
next
that.
season.
I'm saying I don't think it's to revive a person. I don't think it's to revive a person named Toa.
I mean, Google says it's a person who's summoned by an ancient civilization. So
I mean, okay, I guess. Oh yeah, I guess it also says awaken Toa. I mean, but who the fuck is this Toa guy? You know what I'm saying? Is he?
I don't know. Nobody knows. But I'm just saying, I don't know why that even came up. But the whole thing is like, I don't know. It's just confusing. Like, maybe the second season will iron some of this out. But it's like, now
Yeah, I mean,
nobody has any more swords.
you know what
and
it sounds like. It sounds like you're interested. Is what it sounds like to me. 'Cause
No,
you
it
have all
sounds
these
like I'm
questions.
annoyed.
You have all these questions and you want them answered. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So
it
like,
sounns like
really,
I'm
you just
annoyed.
want. Really, you just
No, it
want
sounds
to
like
know
bad
what's gonna
writing
happen
because-
next.
No, it's bad writing because they didn't.
Because they
It's so
haven't
confusing.
explained it yet. Because they haven't explained it yet. Is that why it's just confusing? Because they
No,
haven't got
because
to
you
that
don't
part
know
of the
the
story.
direction of the show.
Yeah, there's no
You don't know the
what's
direction
going
of
on.
the
There's
do.
no
show.
clear path.
No, they do it every. What are you talking about, bro? You're acting like this is something that this show is only done. This is a very common thing. They leave a bunch of question marks. You have more questions than
No, but
answers.
you know the
But
direction of the
but
show.
you know the direction of the story is that Clevatess is gonna make Luna king and stay by his side, and that's the story, or that
No,
that's the
not-
core of the
that is
story.
not-
Continuing
that is
everything-
not the story.
Then everything that it
That's a
isn't.
stupid story.
Are you-
No.
It isn't. Are you dead
No.
ass? That is.
That
the
cannot
sto-
be the main story. He's gonna stay by his side and make him a strong wizard.
He
Like
said
that's.
he says that. He says he's gonna make him king, and then that's what he says he's going to do.
I
That's
know,
what-
but
that's
if
what he
I'm
says in the
just
very first
following,
episode.
if I'm just watching this guy make this other
Yeah, you
kid
guys
become
just
king,
don't
that is
like-
goofy.
Bro,
Yeah,
y'all just don't. Yeah,
literally.
you guys, dude. Again, this is not a. This is. I can't believe I have to. I feel like I have to defend like very common, basic, like anime things on these hot takes half the time. It's like
This is
that
the
is
common basic anime things. This
that
is just a,
that is
no.
that is
this is
a
a very
common
specific
thing,
style.
dude.
This is a very specific style of TV show that I just don't like because
Yeah, I mean,
there's-
again, but it
it's-
just feels like you don't like anime because a lot of anime is like this. There's
no, it's not.
like you said, there are
Bro,
so
no.
many shows.
No, it's
Name
not. A lot of
many
another.
a
shows.
lot of
Name another.
adventure anime. A lot of adventure anime is like this. Hence why I don't like adventure
and
anime. I
adventure
think they have
anime is
stupid
probably-
plot
it-
lines.
Adventure anime is probably the biggest category of anime.
Not even sort of.
Are you serious?
Not even a little bit.
What is the biggest anime? What is it?
Dude, there's massive ones. I mean, like shonen wouldn't be considered like adventure.
Shonen. Are you serious?
yes, they're not
are
like
you
join a
actually
guild
joking?
or like slime or like all
Wait,
these
stop
other
it, dude.
adventure
They are
style of
100%.
anime.
They are not. They're not. Hunter x Hunter. It's not joining the Hunters Association.
No, it's
What are you
not
talking
like
about?
this.
Fucking-
What would you call
Luffy,
this?
Luffy, One Piece isn't joining
No,
a pirate
it's
gang.
not.
Dude,
It's not.
stop,
It's
bro.
going
It's
after
not.
the fucking One Piece.
No,
dude.
no,
It's
dude,
not.
stop.
It's
It's
completely
all-
different than this style. You
Are
cannot
you
say
serious? Oh, dude,
Yeah,
man, my
the
voice
voice
is
of
cracking, bro.
Lord
It's not
have
good. It's
mercy.
not good, bro.
That's crazy, dude. That is crazy. What?
You guys have lost the plot.
No, I
bro.
think you have lost the plot. You got
Yes.
blended in the mediocrity that's come out recently that
Dude,
everyone's supposed
action
to get
adventure.
accept.
Action. These are the two of the most popular genre, and often
primarily
combined with
dark
others like fantasy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
That's sorry. Not
action
adventure. Not adventure. Fantasy. I do not like fantasy.
So you're
like
no.
ah.
Yeah, so I know. Okay, my point is so. I mean, I'm
like-
I'm hoeing you on this. Action adventure is the biggest fucking thing. Now, action adventure fantasy, which is yes, it's a third category, and usually they do go hand in hand.
Listen, figure
You just
out
don't like
whatever you
fantasy
want to
anime.
phrase it. This style, which
No,
is a
I'm
very
not figuring.
specific
No,
style,
you figure out
which is a very
how
specific
it's supposed
style,
to be.
is not good. Okay, it takes a lot and a very niche ones that can be good. That I
That
truly
is
believe
that.
this.
Nah, I mean, that
Like-
you just. I think you might live in a fantasy, bro. There are so many good, dude. Again, not even challenge that a little bit because a lot of anime is fantasy. All of it is technically fantasy.
Listen, it's not this style, dude. I don't know what to tell
There's
you.
different
There's
styles. and
this is
levels
a
to
very
it, dude.
specific style. It's like the same style as Shield Hero, the same style as Fearin, the same style as
Yeah,
um,
dude. You're gonna sit
some of
here and
those
say
things,
you don't
and they're
like
just
action
not-
adventure fantasy. Fucking My Hero is action fantasy shonen. Like
it's just it's not the same.
You're not
dude.
getting
you
it
can
right.
call it what you want. It's not the same. It's a very specific thing. Okay.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
just
this is
all
a very
the-
specific type.
I mean, I don't know. I don't. I can't.
It is
I mean, I can't help you. But
There's
it's
shows that do it right, and there's shows that don't. And
I'm just saying.
if you
Anytime
want to
I
be
see,
technical, I
ahead.
mean, like you want to say that My Hero is that way. My Hero does it very well. Fairy Tale, which is
What is-
another one that kind of fits this genre, does it well. Clevatess, there's no fucking direction.
but also it's
Or if it is, it's a
there
weak
is.
direction.
You just don't like it. I mean, say that's the thing. You can't say these things. There is. You just don't get it or don't like it, and that's
No,
fine.
it's weak, dude. It's weak. That's all it is. Why am I going to watch another
I mean,
season?
a lot of people
we're
would
going to
disagree
invest
with
into.
you, I think, but
Again, you know what my view is with the Psych Woods. But anyways, is like if I want to watch a second season, the second season shouldn't be okay. I'm gonna raise this little kid just to put them onto the throne. That's not exciting.
Dude,
That's
obviously,
lame.
hold on. Obviously, dude, gosh, dude, you guys, obviously, there's going to be more to the story than that, right? I'm saying you have a bunch of questions that you don't have answers to, but the crux of the thing is you're going to be following these two people where Clevatess has a goal. It's like, this is why I'm saying I feel like explaining anime, because it's like, this is common. They literally do this all the time. They're focusing on two characters. Characters have goals, but then there's a bunch of stuff happening around them. There's a bunch of question marks. Like, what is that?
But
No.
Is that
shows
not
that
just
do
like
it
anime?
properly, and that,
No, it's
like
not.
it's like
It's
My
not.
Hero. My Hero is
It's not.
about fucking Deku going to a hero
No,
academy.
it's
But then there's a bunch of
completely-
other
dude.
stuff that happens.
The
like
fact
when
that
they
you're
fight-
saying,
It's
the
about
fact that
making
you're
a
saying,
story
when
about
they
the fact
becoming
that
the
you're
best
saying
hero
this is
of
the
all
same
time.
thing, the fact that you're
when
saying
they
this is the
fight-
same
when
thing
they
is
fight-
ridiculous
when
to
they
me, dude.
fight-
This is not
when
even
they fight-
close.
When
This
they
is not
fight
even
Shigaraki,
close,
when they
dude.
fight Shigaraki at
This
the
is-
end, right?
this
And
is
then
not
you're like,
even
who's
close.
Shigaraki? Who's the guy? Whatever. They have all these
Show
questions,
What do you mean,
but you know that
who's
Midoriya's going to
Shigaraki?
school still.
Are you
What do you
fucking
We know that
mean,
Midoriya's still
Shigaraki?
going to school.
No, dude, this is the
No,
most
I'm
brain dead.
just
This is
making
the
a
most brain
comparison
dead
of
yeah,
how
brain dead
of a story.
comparison.
How?
That,
I'm not,
I
I'm not,
don't
I'm not
even know.
comparing. I'm not
I
comparing
don't
the
even know how
quality of the
you
shows.
compare
I'm
those,
not comparing.
dude. That's
I'm not
just
comparing.
ridiculous. You
I'm
are
not,
comparing.
I'm not comparing the quality of the shows. I'm not comparing it like it's good at My Hero or anything like that. I'm not saying anything close. All I'm making the comparison of is it is stupid. I don't understand your logic of saying like I can't even speak. I'm literally so baffled that I don't even have the words to formulate how you guys are even thinking about this. It's so obvious that they're going to be following two characters and then they have questions. That is the style of storytelling.
Sure, you could say all that. It's still stupid at the end of the day. So there's that.
What is stupid about it?
It's the
And
again.
I never
you
even
wanna
said it was
compare,
stupid.
like,
You're the one who's trying to rage
You
out.
just
Dude,
said
there
it
was
was
a very
stupid.
yes, I know, because you're pulling this shit out of me. There's a very specific style of show that I don't like. Okay, and accept that. And Clevatess is one of those that I don't really like. I'll probably watch season 2, but these style of shows
How
I
are you
think
gonna
are
watch a
mid.
show? How are you gonna watch a season 2 of the thing you don't like?
I've watched a lot of bad animes
This
in
is
my
the point
time,
that pisses.
dude.
This is what
I've
that
watched a
pisses
lot
me
of
off.
bad animes
No,
in my
you
time.
like it. No, this is the thing. You're just afraid to admit that you like it. That's what I think.
No,
because
no,
because you have a
Also, I
genuine
never
interest
said
in the
I-
show and the
I
questions about
never
the story.
said no.
Yes, bro.
No.
Yes, you know. It's okay, man. You like it. It's cool.
No,
It's
we
okay
watch
to
a bunch of
like a
bad
show that I
shows,
recommend. It's okay. It's okay to like a show that I
I'll
recommend.
tell you
bro.
what, when you give me one that I like and truly like, then I'll give you the credit.
Listen, Kyle, you should take happiness in the fact that it's not the style of show that I like, and I gave it a pretty high rating and said I'd watch season 2. If you can't accept that, I don't know what to tell you. Because I would typically roast the fuck out of this show. Because it's not what I like. So take that and suck it. Because
I'm just confused. No, they're okay. The reason I'm confused is I think I never got a good answer of what is the style of show that you don't like? What is it? Because I'm telling you, it is action
no,
adventure.
I've told
fantasy,
you like 5 times. I'm
is,
not telling you again. I've told you like 5 times.
No, you haven't made any sense because you
I've
said you
told
didn't
you-
like
I've
action.
told
You didn't
you.
like action adventure, and that action adventure was the worst category of anime, which most anime is. We've proven that now that
already
it's
told
action
you.
adventure, and that even fantasy, right? So is it like? I'm just
Brent,
generally
you
trying
got
to
a
figure
hot
out like
take?
what? No, what the? Okay, dude.
I mean, I do, but it's not going to help with this debate any better.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah. So I'll say this: the fight scenes in the show are actually somewhat decent. They're actually pretty decent. If you remove all the amount of times that they make the main hero look like shit. Because during even the mercenary thing, she's not fighting well, what she's supposed to be like the main big hero. and she's just getting clapped most of that fight.
Well,
I mean, the actual animation looks
Talking
decent,
bro,
but
she was fighting an entire fucking
I mean, to be fair,
band
a fucking
of
hero
raiders,
going
man.
up against. She's a hero
Without
going up
her
against a
fucking
Night Lord.
weapon, without the thing that makes her
It
a hero.
doesn't matter.
Without the thing, what are you talking about?
Skills alone, she should have been able to do more than what she did.
No, the regalia is what makes them the heroes. Hello?
well, no, that's not true.
The
They're
weapon
still the
should
best
not-
swordsmen
yeah.
before they get the regalia, so not true.
Yes, they have to prove
also didn't even
themselves
have
to
a
get
weapon.
a regalia.
She didn't have a weapon.
She had a sword. She had a sword.
Yeah.
And she did good.
Well, no,
She still
I know.
won.
I mean, I know. I
didn't.
think she did. I think she did fine in that fight. I do think. I mean, as soon as Clevatess came on this, as soon as Clevatess came on the scene, Brent, you probably should have assumed she was going to get relegated to kind of the side character. I will say she does get hurt an extraordinary amount. Without Clevatess's healing, she would be cooked quite often, which I think is goofy.
No, yeah, very true.
I do think
But
it's
I think
goofy though, because that's what Brent's saying. Is like, how could you be the hero? So, you still should have been the best swordsman, and then now you have the
But that's
regalia.
what-
You still
but
are
I
getting
think that's
cooked.
what but I think that's what Drell and everything was saying. It's like, for one, these people aren't even really that good of heroes. They obviously all got clapped by Clevatess in the very beginning. You knew that.
Well, he would have got clapped.
Yeah, but I can
mean,
understand losing to Clevatess. That's a Night
know.
Lord.
I don't know if
That's
he would've
different
got-
than
Oh,
a
he
band of
would've. He
fucking
did.
mercenaries.
He did get clapped by Clevatess.
No, he didn't. Clevatess actually trapped him.
If you could call him that, he sure didn't look trapped to me.
Well, he kind of pump faked him or whatever. He like trapped a part of himself or whatever in there. But point is, he still actually did trap him.
Now, was that just because he didn't want to expose his full power for the other Night Lords to know that he's not in his territory?
Well, also, yes, I mean, he does say
No.
that. He says he's leaving a piece of him in there so that way people think he's trapped.
Yeah, so not the other Night Lords, but he did that. He still basically kind of got beat, my boy. I mean, he didn't get beat, but
No,
he
he
got trapped
didn't.
for sure. He got
I'm about to
trapped.
say,
No, he didn't.
he
did
clearly
not
was
let
out of
himself-
it.
He went there to kill them. He didn't go there just to get trapped and then leave.
Well, he did kill them.
Wait,
and then he figured out that there was
He
another
didn't kill the
Night
main
Lord.
fucking guy.
Because there's another Night Lord or whatever behind him. So he cut his losses.
What's your point? He didn't get clapped, is my point. You're saying he got clapped by Clevatess. He didn't. He literally trapped him.
Man didn't use
And
full power.
he-
No shit.
He
didn't clap him.
did. What are you talking about?
No shot.
I mean, where do they say he didn't use full power? When do they say that?
I mean, I
because
feel like the
it's
fact
im-
that he's
to
walking
me, it
around
seemed
is...
to me it's
No,
implied
he just
because he
avoided
said
getting
he doesn't
completely
want.
trapped. That's all that happened. He just avoided getting completely trapped. He did not go there and was like, you know what? I'm going to let this guy trap me. Fuck it, you know? Like, he went there to go kill Drell before whatever and stop their advancements or whatever. And then just got trapped. And then narrowly escaped. And then left the shadow. He left the shadow clone so that way they could underestimate type shit. And yeah, and he did find out through that there was another Night Beast, whatever, which is probably why maybe he let himself get trapped in that moment. Maybe he could have avoided getting trapped, maybe that. But he's like, fuck it, big brain. But his original goal for going there was to, kill them.
I don't know. Again, I'll say the animation for the fights didn't seem like that was probably one of the best things about that show. It's the animation, the movement for the characters and the fights and everything. I thought that was really clean. have no complaints about that whatsoever.
It's funny because the fight scenes to me were actually probably like one of the weaker aspects of the show for me. But again, the
That's
reason I
crazy.
liked them is because they felt a bit more like I said, I felt the nostalgia. They felt like I felt like I was watching Claymore. Keep it a bean. Okay, anime. Like, I'm just saying, comparatively to like obviously like some of the really crazy, they're still good. They were still good fights. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying comparatively to like the super crazy, fast paced, My Heroes and Solo Levelings and different things. Like comparatively to those, obviously they're not like
I thought
insane.
for being a brand new show, I thought they did a really good job with making sure the motion and cleanliness of like the fights and even just character motion in general and choreography for the fights looked very clean for a brand new show that came out. I've seen way
I don't know what it
worse
has.
on a brand
I don't
new
know what it has
show.
to do with being. I don't know what
I
it has
mean,
to do with being
I
a brand
do
new
really,
show.
I do really like. I
Oh,
really
what?
did like the fight with what's her face, Aisha and Dremel or whatever. Um,
What are
yeah,
She went up
what is
against
nasty?
fucking Drill.
yes.
Yeah, it's fucking Alicia and Drell.
Yeah,
Yes,
I really did like that fight. I thought that was a
Aisha.
very good fight. There wasn't actually too awful many crazy fights that I could think of. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, really, it's the
but I
Drell
do think
fight and the world, the bandit one. But
Even the
even
beginning
the
fight, even though all the characters got like all the heroes got clapped in the very
yeah, they
first
got
episode
cooked.
with Clevatess going up against the heroes, that animation and that fight was actually really good for a first episode. And
wow,
that
so
I
you're admitting
mean,
it was a good fight? That's crazy, bro. Because you just spent like fucking an hour just telling me that was a dog shit fight. That's crazy, bro. That's absolutely
did I
crazy.
ever once say that? I'm pretty sure I actually went in and said that the show had decent fucking fights and never said anything about the fights in the show being
You
bad.
guys
I said the
sat here
story was
and
bad.
said that fight was terrible. You said that at the
Like, did
beginning
you
of
hear
this
that? Because
fucking
I don't
thing.
recall ever saying that.
I don't know what Kyle is on, but yeah,
What?
I mean,
Thank
Oh
you.
my
I never
he
said
seems like
that.
he is rage
Oh
baiting
my
to the
gosh.
absolute maximum for some crazy reason. Like I
I
can't
never
say
said that.
that some aspects are good and some aspects are bad. He's just saying that if you don't like the show, you're stupid.
You guys aren't making any.
That's
What? No
that's
one ever
what
Bro,
said
my
that, bro.
that's
No
what
one has
my
ever
man's
said
is
that.
doing.
That's outrageous. That's
Because
outrageous,
I
bro.
literally
yes,
never
I
talked
said
shit
I
about
do
the
not
first
like the beginning of the show. I think it was very anticlimactic. I won't comment on whether I thought that fight was like super good or not, but
Why? Why? Say it. No, go ahead and say it.
well, because I don't. I mean, truth be asked, the reason I will comment on it is just because there really wasn't much to it. So there wasn't really a chance for there to be crazy animation. People were just getting sideswiped left and right and dying. So I couldn't really get a feel for if that fight had really good animation or not. I couldn't. Like, that's why there's just nothing. To me, there's no point in that like commenting on that fight. Like I say with the bug guy, I think that one was pretty good. I didn't quite like the end where it was like, I don't know, she's cutting the water and the bugs and it was just they're turning to smoke. I think they could have done a little bit cooler of a job with that. But I will say, overall, the movement was very clean. The schmovement was clean. And I did
Okay, so
I did like
Kyle,
that.
because Kyle did, Blake did say something that maybe I can understand why you thought I said what I did. I said the fight was anticlimactic in that first episode, but that was on a story premise. The actual animation, I actually did not think that was bad. So if you took it as I thought that the animation was bad and I was talking shit about that, that's not what I was saying. On a story aspect, I agree. Like it was anticlimactic. But no, the animation, that's why I have it as one of my hot takes. I thought it wasn't bad.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. And also, Blake, the reason whatever, It's not that you can't like whatever, but I liked the beginning. That's why I'm challenging you because I think the beginning was actually good. That's
Wait,
the
what in the
difference.
fuck are you doing,
Oh,
dude?
you guys can hear that?
Yes!
Yes.
That's my
God,
fault.
that's so loud. I don't know if it's going to pick
Sorry.
up Kyle's questions on my
Oh,
thing.
jeez, sorry. I forgot my mic. I was just getting the water. I had to tear
Oh
open a
my
box.
God.
Oh,
I thought you were shipping your opinions to a different country at this point with tape.
My fault,
shipping
my
his
fault.
opinions.
um, but yeah, like I said, I am overall. I do want to see the second season. Now,
I'd be willing to watch it.
my fear is that it's going to end up like a Shield Hero, where they're not going to make a second season for like a long time. But or it's going to end up. I don't know. Like I said, I do have fears because I've seen a lot of. Like I said, I feel like this style where it does not. I lose interest very quickly, but we shall see. We shall definitely see with the good old Clevatess. I will say also, Clevatess's design is pretty sick.
Oh, yeah. I agree
Yeah.
with that.
Agreed. Even Clem looks kind of cool.
Who? Oh.
Clem.
Thank you.
Know,
I
he
don't.
chilling.
Also, are you
His human form.
Yeah.
Yeah. That okay. That I don't know why I feel like I was so confused throughout the show on if the baby was a boy or a girl. They were
Okay, yeah,
confusing
that
the
is
shit out
a
of
bit.
me.
Well, especially when
Yes.
you call it Luna. I don't know.
They
Luna
call
to me
it
is like
Luna,
is
and
a
then
girl name, and it kind
yeah.
of looks like a girl.
Well, and then they
It's
kept
it's a bit
calling it boy,
feminine.
but then
It is a boy, though, I think.
swear they would refer to it like not directly, but I don't know. I swear a couple times it seemed like they were referring to him as like a
Yeah, it's being
princess, and I was like, wait, is it a girl? Is it a boy? Is it?
no,
Yeah,
it's a
it is a boy, but
it's a boy. Yeah,
yeah, there was a handful of times I was
I
very
do.
much
Yeah, I do know what you
confused.
mean. Yeah, I definitely know what you mean.
Now, can we talk about the biggest glow up in an anime series?
Yeah.
Freaking
Yeah, right.
Nell or
Oh, yeah.
Nelly, Nelly, stopping in my Air Force once. No, not that Nelly.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
had a
is it
glow
Nell?
up.
I think
It's
she
like
did.
Nelly Rue
Yeah.
now or something, but originally it was Nell, if I remember correctly. I'm kind of bad with names in these new shows, but
Yeah, that was a
Well, I
very
think her
good
I think her
character
original name
development.
was Nellaroo. I think it's Nell now.
no,
I
definitely
think.
no.
Or
It
maybe
was
not.
Nell originally. He
was.
elongated it.
Oh, why?
Yes.
Why would you elongate?
I don't know. Nell.
Yeah, it just says Nellaroo was born and it's the slave king lost her mother.
Uh,
I
Nell
her
That's
name's
from
a
wrong.
pretty
Clevatess, a
tragic.
woman with a tragic past who was was rescued and
Jeez, man.
revived by
Revived.
character Clevatess. Her story. Yeah, I know, I get it, but is she Nell or Nelly Rue?
I think it is Nellaroo.
But it
Dude,
is now.
that
Go
that
ahead.
was a very tragic backstory, and that was pretty good in that for that character.
Yeah, they definitely didn't sugarcoat anything in this show, which I liked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very true.
It's very uncomfortable at times, but I think that was one of the good parts of the story that they actually did by, not sugarcoating some of that stuff. Made you feel a little bit more invested into it.
Yeah. Yeah, and to a degree, I kind of I don't know. Yeah, I am trying to figure out what my main gripe is with like why I don't want to say I just liked it. I will say I think some of it is because I feel like who I wanted to be the main character, Aisha or whatever, did not end up being like
Alicia.
Alicia. did not
Are
end
you
up
sure?
being like
my
the
God.
the true main character. I mean, she kind of is, but
Wow.
I feel like it's more
Bro.
Clevatess.
Bro, what made you think it was going to be different once you found out that the main, night beast in that is named Clevatess? Did you really think it was going to be about her?
Well, I mean, you only find that out like either after
Episode
they
1.
all get killed or whatever. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah, episode
I'm not
one.
saying it took me long to realize she wasn't going to be the main character. I just thought she was going to be the main character. I liked
I
her
mean,
as the main
fair.
character, and then she got absolutely dookied on and has never since recovered. So I did not like that.
Right?
What do you
Yeah.
And
mean?
then
She kind of. I mean, the thing
she's
is, the
cool. They
crazy.
still made her cool,
Yeah.
but she's still his slave. It is like what I don't know. I would have liked her as a main character. I like her as a character now.
Yeah, she's a good character. I mean, and
Yeah,
she's a
I
very
mean, I think-
sympathetic character in that with what all she dealt with her dad and the story on how that tied into Drell
Yeah.
or whatever his name is.
Yeah, it was Drill.
So I
Yeah.
mean, that was really again another decent thing they did.
Wow.
I just don't like the.
It sounds like you kind
okay.
of enjoyed the story too, man. You're talking
but
like
my biggest-
wow,
you
you
wanna know what's
liked what
funny?
they did with
Okay, I like
Drell,
2
and you
points
like
of
You wanna-
the
well,
story.
you wanna know what's
but
funny,
the
though, is-
overall arch.
My biggest gripe is I just don't like shows whose premise ultimately ends up being, like I said, 1,000-year-old person who's trying to understand humanity. I just do not like that trope that has been
Yep.
happening quite a bit. I think that it's just boring.
Yep. I don't like. I'm in agreement on that. I'm not a huge fan of that personally. And then I also don't really see a clear direction on where they're taking the show. And I think that there should be at least a little bit more
what
than
do you-
that.
Well, to a degree, Brent, those two things go hand in hand. It's hard to have a interesting direction within a show when the whole premise is just somebody trying to understand humanity. To me, like, I don't feel like those things can coincide. When
I feel
somebody
like that's-
doesn't
I feel like
understand
that's fair.
when someone doesn't understand humanity, the whole premise of the show is understanding humanity. It's hard to have a interesting, like direction in the show because it's just.
But that
like I said,
is what is interesting.
to
You're
you,
getting a
maybe. To me, I
So-
don't think that's interesting. To millions of
to- I mean-
people, that's interesting. To me, it's not interesting. That's why it's my hot take and my opinion.
Yeah, and like I've told Brent, when your opinion is shit and bad, then it's just a bad opinion. That's okay too. But
You can
it's
say
just
what you want, but
no, it's not saying what I want. It's just I mean, like I said, millions of people disagree with you.
that's good, man.
But
That's why it's
also,
called hot
okay, no,
takes.
yeah, but also here's the
That's
thing.
why
It's
hot
like I feel
take,
like this
motherfuckers.
again. It goes back to like. I mean, yeah,
What?
it's just like you're right. There's just a
Where
lot
does
of
it go
like
back?
you said. You just hate every anime that does that. That's just I don't know. That's just so many anime.
Well, to a
me.
degree,
It's
I would say
crazy.
that specific trope has been coming increasingly more. I don't know.
What's
of too
what Fearin'? You're really comparing it to Fearin' that hard? That's the only other one that I know of recently that's done that.
Well,
Those two
okay,
are the
well,
only two that I
you
know
could
that
say-
have done that, really.
and you could say though, I mean, heck, maybe this is just a revelation, but yes, the two shows that have done the ancient being that is trying to figure out, humans. Yes, I don't like that, and that could be why I don't like Fearin', and that's probably why I don't like this guy. I do not understand, or I don't find that interesting. I don't give a fuck if you're trying to figure out how humans operate. I don't care. Go do something else with your life and your time. I'm literally watching you do something because you are bored with your life.
Bro. That's literally what are you talking about? That's literally a slice of life,
Dude.
man. Like what are you talking about?
Listen, no, slice of life is completely different. Two reasons why slice of life is completely different. One, it's not somebody trying to understand humans. That's just not it at all. Two, slice
You're
of life
saying you're
are
watching
funny.
somebody.
Slice of lives are funny. And three, yes, slice of life never try to be something that they're not. Slice of life never tries to convince you that
What
they
did
should
this
be.
what did this try to be? That
It's not the
trying to be
anime, it's the people who watch the anime. And that's what gets my goat. Everyone's trying to
Huh?
make it, because here's the thing. Slice of life watchers, I'll tell you straight up, there is no point to this show. It's funny and it's relaxing. And then you got people who will defend shows like Fear and now Clevatess, which, like I said, Clevatess is not bad. It's just to prove my argument here, that'll defend these shows and make it seem like they have this great, beautiful storyline when they don't. The premise is kind
that's
of boring.
Dude,
That's what I'm saying. And if you
I
can't
think the
follow
man's
that
kind
train
of
of
cooking
logic,
right now.
No,
yeah, if you
that
can't
is
follow
way
that
too
train
much
of logic,
bro.
I
He's not-
cannot,
yeah,
I
he's
cannot
he's
have
cooking-
a
He's
conversation.
cooking a burnt dish. He's cooking
No.
a burnt dish.
No, dude.
No.
He's cooking a burnt.
Dude.
Yes.
That is the most
Like, what are you
sound
talking about?
logic that I have ever stated here live on camera. Okay, if
I'm about to say Blake just
No,
cooked
bro,
a
you
filet
can't say that. No,
mignon
you can't say that
perfectly.
when for one, some slices of life do have a purpose. Secondly,
so
s-
that
s-
disproves your argument. So,
a-
okay, go ahead.
a
Keep going.
story though, like when a show has a story. Now, again, you could go on to say how much you like or don't like the story, but you can't say there's no point to a show when there is a clear storyline. There is a point to the show. Now, whether you like the point or you don't like the point,
Well,
you
Kyle,
just don't
Kyle,
like
you're
you're
bouncing
the
around
point
on
of appearance.
arguments now. You're bouncing around on arguments.
No, that's
Because your
exactly
whole
no,
thing,
no, I'm not.
your whole thing, yes, your whole thing was saying, okay, well, if it doesn't have a story, then that's literally slice of life. Well, I just proved to you why, okay, if it doesn't have a story, it's still worse than slice of life genre. Now you're saying, scrapping that idea, and you're going to, oh, well, it does have a story, but you just don't like it, which is what I've probably been saying this entire time. So, come at me, bro. Yes, I don't like the
I don't know.
premise. of the-
I'm kind of confused because the first thing you said doesn't make any sense to me because I don't ever remember saying something about slice of life or like
What?
saying it had no. Hold on, saying would you let me fucking finish, man? You're gonna say you're just gonna what me off of like when I say one word, I can't get my thought out. Fuck.
Jeez, dude. All right, go ahead.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I was just trying to understand because like you said something about I was comparing it to slice of life, but I honestly can't remember what I was comparing it to on slice of life. But
I don't know.
No.
You're confusing me, dude. Yes, I know. You literally
You're
the reason I
confusing
wanted
me.
the reason
Guys-
I wanted you is because you said you've never compared it to slice of life, which is literally what you just did. You just
I know I
did
compared
that.
it. I'm saying I can't remember why I compared it though. For some reason, I might have to replay the VOD. I'm gonna keep it a beam. But my point, my second point was counteracting what you were saying about comparing it to slice of life because
The only reason I compared it to slice of life was because you said that's like all slice of lives. I never compared it to a slice of life, though.
I did not
Is
say
what
it was like all slice of life.
That is exactly what you said.
You did say something.
That is
along those
verbatim.
lines,
That's
dude.
why I
No.
went on the slice of life tangent.
Yeah.
I need to fucking. Can I clip it and rewatch the VOD?
You might need to start writing down your arguments, and
Well,
that's why
I'll-
we can pull them
look,
back
I'm
up
gonna
in the
replay the
middle
VOD
later.
because now
No, because
I'm
because I'm confused. I'm based on what Blake was talking about. I kind of forgot the original thing I said about because what I said originally about fucking about the slice of life made sense. Okay, of course I can't. I don't think I can go back that far. Fuck. How do I go back further?
Chat, somebody clip it, man. Somebody clip it.
I mean, I clipped
It's
it, but I
okay.
can't go back that far.
Jamal can clip it when we post this.
No, hold on. Let me think. Because I was saying something specific.
I mean,
it was
it's
something
fine. We
specific
can move
about
on
slice
to
of
let
another
you
life.
topic.
think.
We
I
can
was
move
about
on
say, we've
to a
let you
different
think for
topic.
about 15 fucking minutes now, and
Well, no,
you
it's
still don't have it.
It's
Move
good.
on.
We can
It's
move on
done.
to a different topic. So, yes, like I said, the only thing is I am starting to realize the more I watch these shows is I don't resonate with the character who is trying to understand humans. I don't resonate with that.
That's fair. I mean, if it
And
was a
now-
live action movie and not an anime either, I wouldn't enjoy that in a live action, honestly.
Yeah, and like I said,
Probably the closest movie that would ever have done that is maybe, if you want to really stretch it out, is Tarzan. Trying to understand being
Oh.
like from the jungle area to understanding people that aren't from the jungle. There's your comparison on it done right.
I just don't understand. I really don't. Okay, this is the thing that I don't understand because you guys are another thing is you guys don't like watching things like people go on adventures. That's literally what
Blake is
most
over
movies.
200 episodes on
what-
One Piece. I'm over about 175 on One Piece. What the fuck do you mean we don't watch anything about
Well,
adventures?
he's
said you
going
guys
off of
don't
what
like
he's
it.
going off what I said. I do not. So yes, I do not care much for. Like I said, I don't like the guild style or the party style. Like I said, I can't give you what the
This
specific genre
this isn't even that
is.
though. This isn't even close to that. There
It
is no
feels
guilds.
like
There's
that.
no
Party.
It like it's a
Definitely a
heroes
party style.
party. They're like in a like.
Yeah, you
it's-
just don't like the hero's journey, which is again
No.
like
Oh,
one
there
of the
you go.
most
That's I
common
think
things.
that's a good. Is that a good way to put it? Yes, I don't like hero's journey type stuff. Maybe that is what. Yes, because
Like, I won't stand too far on that hill because look back on your wall. What's the biggest poster, like scroll you got?
what fairy tale? That's
Fairy
not
Tale is
hero's journey.
100%. It is a guild though for 100%.
No, guild. Yeah, I mean, and like I said,
This is
and
the thing
thi-
that I mean. This is the thing
but
that gets
no,
me
but
too, is because like yeah, you could say
this
that,
is
but
the
again,
other
One
thing.
Piece, all these other fucking shows are all that.
No, but I think you might have nailed it out of the head. Let me look up the definition of hero's journey. And like I said, I mean, you guys are acting like you don't know what exactly I'm talking about, which is crazy to me when I list off these shows like Shield Hero and like Fearin and
I just gave
there's a
it
whole
to you.
I'm just saying there's a whole archetype of this. And if
I-
it is hero's
again-
journey, then yes, that's exactly a story structure where a hero travels their ordinary world on an adventure, faces trials and challenges, and returns home transformed. Yes, thank you, Kyle. There you go. Yeah, I don't know.
That is one of the most insane takes that I'm you're telling me now for the very first time. You just don't like the hero's journey. That is that's like
And it's not on
I think that's why you get into anime damn near, dude.
But I
Like,
don't know,
What are we talking about?
I don't know. Maybe that might not even be the correct thing. Like I said, if
That's
it,
not with
but-
every anime too, because if you think about it, Blake really likes Psycho-Pass. That doesn't define Psycho-Pass at all. Mob Psycho's not that way, and Blake enjoys that. Steins
Yeah,
Gate,
but
I
Demon
mean,
Slayer is fucking
and is that how high is that on Blake's
fucking
list?
my
Would you
hero
cons-
is.
I would consider My Hero a hero's story.
Are you okay? Stop it.
Okay, now
for
that
one,
one's
it's
crazy.
In the,
Then
it's
it's not
in
the right
literally
thing
the name,
because it's
bro.
also because the thing that I'm saying is not it's not even that style. It's like the setting of the show as well.
So you don't like
Yeah, you
almost
just
straight
don't-
fantasy at that point.
Yeah, well, but then again, it's like it's weird because you can't really say that because he likes fairy tale. Fairy tale straight fucking fantasy. Shangri-La,
But there's
Shangri-La's
always-
fantasy.
There's
Fucking
well,
Shangri-La's a
is
video
not.
game. That's different. That's not straight fantasy.
what?
And
what?
also,
what?
there's
what?
there's always exceptions to the rule. By the way, like you can't use fairy tale as like the gotcha. Like yes, that could be the one exception to the rule, but even
I think
still,
there's
it's,
multiple exceptions to the rule. Is my point. I mean, even
I don't really think there is, but like
ReZero
But
is
then-
ReZero is a straight fantasy.
No, but
But there could be different contributing factors. Like he likes the comedy of like fairy tale,
Well,
and that's
okay,
what gets him more involved in it. There could be
listen, I don't know. I'll fucking write a 5-page dissertation about the exact
might need
style
one
and
because
genre
I'm
that I'm talking
confused,
about.
and I'm
Because the
just trying
fact
to
that you
simply
guys aren't
understand.
understanding this is ridiculous. There's a very specific
I mean,
style.
there
is a very
I'm
specific
kind of
style.
raging a little bit. I understand
And you
what
don't
you're
have
saying.
to, as long as you know
I
what
don't-
style I'm talking about, you don't have to put a freaking label on it. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
No, but I don't understand. But I don't. What I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand why. Like, what about it?
Because I think a lot of them are done poorly. And I think a lot of the fight scenes are done poorly. And I think they're very one-dimensional. And I do not like it.
Okay,
not-
so all I'm getting out of this is that next hot take, one of you motherfuckers are picking the show.
Oh, it's Shield Hero.
and
I've
give
already
me
started watching it, so what? That's going to be horrible.
No, we can't. I'm not doing another shit. No, we can't do that. We can't do it. That's another. That's. I can't take. I can't
We
take another one of these
literally
fucking hot takes where I'm sitting here defending simple shit. I can't do it.
Well, if you defend Shield Hero, you better buckle up, Buttercup, because
I know,
I'm not
that's why I
being
said
nice.
I
I'm
can't
not
fucking
being
do it,
nice on
because
Shield Hero.
I am always coming onto these hot takes with my back foot on guard, dude. Like I'm fucking fighting in the Roman Colosseum, trying to fucking fight a lion. Like it's so.
It's because
need a
you
break.
have a very strange take on a lot of things.
Dude,
I don't. I have a normal
do.
take of somebody that
No,
actually
you
watches a
don't.
decent
No,
amount
you
of
don't.
anime and
No,
has
you
a
don't.
broad understanding.
And that's the other thing too, is you
of
always
things.
feel like you have this superiority over us because you watch
Thank you.
more anime.
Yes.
And
And
so
then-
you come in with
Yes.
superiority and garbage takes. That's why you have to back yourself up
I
so
don't- what are
much.
you-
So
Bro,
come
what are
at
you
me.
Just
talking about,
hit
bro?
the
I have-
100 on that.
No, it's not a superiority thing, but I do recognize that I am going from a welcome.
I sound superiority, but I
I'm
recognize
trying
y'all
to-
are some scum.
Man just
yeah,
stroked
okay.
his ego in one sentence.
He
In that.
said,
No,
he
I
said it's not
am,
superiority. I'm just better. I just recognize I'm better.
Hey, game recognized game, bro. If y'all don't like it, then get on my fucking
That's
level.
crazy.
Okay? I'm not gonna apologize. I'm not gonna apologize for putting hashtag time in and work to a channel all about anime. Okay?
That's
I'm not
crazy,
gonna be
dude.
made to feel like dog shit for having
Listen,
this wealth of
all
knowledge,
I
bro.
need you to
I
do-
won't.
All I need you to do is just when I throw out an opinion, I need you to think about it and internalize it and maybe see the other side of it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
I mean, nobody says that I haven't done that, but you know, nobody said that I haven't. Nobody says that I haven't. I haven't.
What? Okay, I went through puberty again on that what because I can't fucking believe you just said that.
Hey, man, there's
Man started the fucking stream before we went on, and it was like, yeah, if you have a garbage opinion, then it's a garbage opinion, and that
And
now
I
it's,
stand-
I'm
and I
gonna
stand
inflate
10
my
toes
fucking
down on
ego.
that. If you
I
have a-
spent the most amount of time watching this shit and blah blah blah.
No, I didn't even bring that up. I
didn't
didn't even bring that up. You brought that up.
No,
Y'all feel
no.
inferior.
You-
You said that the
y'all
first
feel-
time. You said that the first time.
No, y'all say something about me
First of all,
feeling
Blake
superior.
brought
I
that
was bringing.
up.
Wait, no, whoa, no,
Blake
no,
brought-
no, no.
Blake
All
brought
I
both
said-
of those up today. I have not even remotely come at you.
But you're the one coming at me now. This is the
Because
thing.
I'm
It's
sick
like,
of your
yeah,
bullshit.
but you maybe
I'm sick of your bullshit.
Okay.
You might
How
have
about-
fucking not said it, but now you're making a comment on something that he said. So that means you're agreeing with him. So now you're on the hit list. Now
And
you're on
guess
the
what?
list.
I'm allowed to agree with people, Kyle. That aren't you? If I
But you
agree
can't
with their
sit there and
opinion.
say,
That's
"Oh,
how shit
you can't
works.
sit there and say you can't get mad at me because I'm not the one that said it." But then agree with it.
All
It makes
right.
no sense.
So, So should I pick the next hot take? I mean, we could do Shield Hero.
Yeah.
Brent, how far are you on Shield Hero?
No. I don't want Kyle to feel like we're attacking constantly.
No,
so you
no,
know
no.
what?
Bring it on, bro. Bring it on. I'll get
No,
my
no.
fucking shield.
No,
I'll
no.
get my shield. Okay.
I-
well, I'll do it. Let's go.
I'll-
I'm just
I'll
saying.
pick-
that wasted
I'll pick
most
the
of my
next
day,
one.
but go ahead. Yeah.
Boy, does it have to be like a newer show? How are we feeling? Is there any
Make it
parameters
something
here?
that we can do kind of quickly because, I mean, we got less than a week.
It's fair.
Oh, to watch? Yeah. I mean, that's probably fair.
That's fair. We should. Oh, okay. Never mind.
I mean, yeah, and I would make it. I wouldn't make it like super duper obscure. I mean,
No, I
try
won't
to
make
watch
it.
something
I won't
that-
make it super obscure. No. I'll think. I'll let you guys know.
Dude, that means I just wasted my whole day
No, you
watching
didn't.
season 1 of Shield Hero.
we'll
What
But
the
also,
decide.
who
hell?
said we were going to be reacting to Shield Hero? I'm confused.
Well,
The
it
way we
messaged
talked
about
it
that.
was
Those
not
are two
hash-
options.
It was not hashtag confirmed. But
I mean, it's still
I
good.
said
when you
Shield
watch it.
Hero
When we-
or Doctor Stuff. Like, and those were more just
Oh.
like, hey, maybe we should do this. I know Brent did kind of take it upon himself to start watching it, which is fine. We could.
Yeah, I mean, we'll eventually.
No,
we'll eventually
yeah.
do it. We'll eventually do them. We have hot takes every week, so we're gonna have to.
Eventually, huh? We might need to get Kyle like a 50cc of tranquilizer after some of these hot takes. Calm his ass down.
Bro, I'm calm, man. I don't know what the problem is. I've never been calmer in my life.
But yes, like I said, I do like Clevatess to wrap up these hot takes. Clevatess was not bad.
It was not a bad show. I hope that they make season 2 more interesting and continue the
Alright.
story better.
I mean, to a
But-
degree,
I'm glad they,
I
I'm glad
just
they see
wanna
it my way, Chant.
I just want to see. I just want to see what they actually
child.
do. What they do with the story, and yeah, also that is crazy because nobody has ever said anything other than different than what we just said right now.
I'm glad they could
except
come
for
around to my
you.
way of thinking.
Kyle
I'm
tried
glad
to
they
make
came around to my way
Kyle
of thinking.
literally tried to demonize us and make us seem like we said we hated the show.
No one demonized nobody, bro. I just was testing
And
your
then-
guys'
and literally-
resolve.
All we ever said was the show was pretty good, but I didn't really like this one thing. Oh yeah, the world's ending. That's what Kyle heard. But
And bow down to a superior knowledge. That's the other thing.
You guys are saying all this. I mean, if this is how you guys really feel, then I'll take it. But all right. You guys tell us what you guys think in the comments down below. What do you guys think of Clevatess? And yeah, and we'll see you guys in the next one. As always, guys, don't forget to subscribe.